OnePlus has always been a great smartphone manufacturer when it comes to their price to performance ratio, and their products are always priced aggressively. But now, with the OnePlus 60, the prices have gone up to 38k for the base variant and 46k for the max variant. So can OnePlus 60 be still a worthy purchase at that price? Watch my complete review to find out. Come on OnePlus users! A good news for all the existing OnePlus 60 users and also the people who are gonna buy after seeing the review. We have this anti-slip TDV shockproof back case from Fablu. It's a nice black finished case to protect your mobile from scratches. And we are going to give away this excellent case to one of you lucky subscribers. So what are you waiting for? Click on the link in the description below. Subscribe the channel to get an entry. Follow me on Instagram at the rate of Techie Mania for one more entry. And finally, comment down below what is the best feature you liked in the OnePlus 60, and we are going to announce the winners on January 1st, 2019. Starting off with the display, it now has a 6.4-inch optic AMOLED display with 19.5:9 aspect ratio. So this is an upgrade over the 6.28-inch display with 19.9 aspect ratio on the OnePlus 6. And comparing to OnePlus 6, it's a bit heavier and thicker. But now, with the OnePlus 60, we are getting the dewdrop notch or the water drop notch, however you want to call. But it really looks cool and is really not as disturbing as the ones we saw in Pixel 3 XL or even the OnePlus 6. And obviously, if you don't like this notch, yeah, you can hide it. And even the bottom bezels were made a lot more thinner this time. Yeah, the screen looks more immersive now. As always, even with OnePlus 60, the company went with the top class specs, that is Snapdragon 845 with Adreno 630 GPU coupled by 6 or 8GB of RAM with 128GB or 256GB of internal storage. Yeah, you noticed it right. This time, OnePlus took a step ahead and removed the 64GB ROM variant. And if you ask me, I would say that this is a good decision. Because I normally prefer mobiles with high internal storage, and as OnePlus don't have a SD card slot, at least 128GB is required. Build quality. Yeah. The build quality is not so different when compared to the OnePlus 6. It has the same glass back and same design, but this time there is no fingerprint sensor at the back. Yeah, it's moved inside the display. We'll speak more about the fingerprint scanner in the fingerprint section, but one thing to accept, the device looks really cool, really premium, with the dewdrop notch, the thinner bezels, the glass back. The in-hand feel is too good. So, as we spoke before, OnePlus is now going with an in-display fingerprint scanner, and OnePlus also claims that it just takes 0.34 seconds to unlock, which might be slower than the native fingerprint scanner, but better than the in-display fingerprint scanners in Vivo and Oppo. Setting this up takes a lot of time, but once done, it gets the job done. But sometimes, if you keep your finger a bit aside, it don't recognize at all. You have to keep your finger exactly on the middle, and it might not be possible all the time, right? But considering that it is still developing and is in the first version, it's still working good. OnePlus has also given 3 animations for the fingerprint scanner, which looks really cool. Unfortunately, even though if you don't like them, you still have to use them because OnePlus didn't provide an option to hide it. And also, if you don't like to use that in-display fingerprint scanner, you still have the face unlock, which works seamlessly. Gestures. OnePlus included a bunch of gestures in this OnePlus 60, which even the OnePlus 6 also had, but these gestures were really convenient, like swipe up to go to home screen, swipe and hold for recents, and swipe up and left swipe to move to the adjacent app, and these come in really handy if you don't want to use on-screen buttons. Battery life. This mobile comes with an upgraded battery, that is 3700 mAh over the 3300 mAh on the OnePlus 6. It is also bundled with the super fast dash charger, so yeah, no need to worry about that. Here, the best part is, even though the 60 comes with a 400 mAh higher battery capacity, but still, it takes the same time what OnePlus 6 took to charge from 0 to 100. That's pretty impressive, right? And battery life, if you are a moderate user, it should last you a full day. And at the end of the day, you'll still be left with some juice. I can't say that it can last you a day and a half, because even though it comes with an upgraded battery, it is still 3700 mAh, which cannot be considered as a massive battery. And considering the specs, RAM, etc., yeah, it lasts you a day, but don't expect 1.5 days of battery life. But once you plug it in, it should charge you so quickly. Cameras on OnePlus 60 doesn't look like an upgrade over the OnePlus 6 when seen on paper. It has the same 16 plus 20 megapixel dual rear cameras with the support of OIS and EIS. On the front, it has 16 megapixel with f2.0 aperture. 60 also has a Nightscape mode which actually takes more light inside the camera to capture better low light images. So let's see some sample shots and sample videos. As you guys saw, the photos and videos were really good. This mobile can record videos in slow motion at 240 frames per second, which I have shown in the sample shot, which is pretty impressive. Cons. The first con is headphone jack. I remember back then OnePlus used to comment on other smartphone manufacturers about the lack of headphone jack, and now OnePlus went ahead and removed it, which is a bit shocking, and the reason OnePlus gave for this is lack of room for a bigger battery. So whatever might be the reason, we don't have a headphone jack, which is disappointing. The next con is speaker output. Sorry for mentioning it in the cons section. I know that speaker output was really good, but OnePlus did not include stereo speakers, and dude, we have a great display, thin bezels this time. If a stereo speaker is included, it would have been a true immersive experience. It's not gonna cost OnePlus, and I don't know why they're still not implementing it. No IP rating. Yeah, OnePlus 60 does not have any specific IP rating, but they say it is in the splash proof. But no official numbers from the company like IP68 or IP67, which is also disappointing. Yeah, even though this time 60 comes with a glass back, they still don't have wireless charging, and I guess they would have kept it for the next devices. # marketing strategies. Yeah, anyway, this mobile does not have wireless charging. Yeah guys, that's all about the review. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in my next video.